Today I'm going to be covering how to use Canva. It is a software tool to create posters for your social media or snippets for YouTube and anything of that kind. By the end of this you should be able to make your own designs. Don't forget this is free and you don't need any background knowledge. Here is the Canva homepage. There are design templates to choose from with sizes that you can choose down here, such as YouTube thumbnail, poster and such. So these will tell you the measurements down here, and if I go on to create a design here, I'm going to choose a Facebook post. So once you start editing the document, you'll see templates you can use on the side. There might be nothing relevant for you, so you can search for them too. So for example, I'm going to search barber, and here you can see there is a variety of options to choose from. So out of these, I'm going to choose this one because I like the design and the simplicity of it. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I don't like this photo, and as you can see it's watermarked, so I'm going to click on that one and delete it. Now I'm going to need something to replace it with. To do this, I could add a photo from here. However, to keep the simple design, I'm going to use the elements instead, just here. There are a variety you can choose from. So I am going to use this one here. You can see other ones that have this crown above them. That means it's pro. So you can either subscribe or you can pay 99 pence to use that image. But for the purposes of this, I'm just going to use this one. And I can either click it, or I could drag it over and it'll resize a bit larger. If you can't find what you're looking for, it's worth using keywords to try and find something different. So if I were to search for hairdresser, all of these are pro, but as you can see, you're getting different search results to what you would if you search barber. So coming back to this, you can see that I've chosen this, but right now it doesn't look very good and the colors don't really work. Click on this one, and as you can see up here, I could change any of the colors. So if I clicked on red, I could change that one, but that's a pretty standard sign with barbers, so I'll leave that the same, and instead I'll change the background. So I'll click on that one, and I'm going to change it to black, just so everything stands out a little bit more. But if I click on here, I can change the text. So these are grouped separately, which means I will not be able to edit them all at the same time. So I'll go through and change each one from what seems to be this slightly pink colour to a white instead, so it looks a bit cleaner. And I'm going to delete that one. So I could put my address in here if I wanted to. Obviously I don't have one, but you could also include something like an email. I could put my email address there, and I could change my phone number if I wanted to, and I could change the text here, because the chances are I probably won't want to offer a free haircut, but you could change that as you wish. There are other things I can also change with the text, so I've gone into the colour. I could also change the size by clicking on here, so if I clicked on 28, it would make that bit bigger. I can change what the text looks like, so Lead Gothic will make it look slightly different, and you can search for different fonts through here. I can again change the colour, I could make it bold, italic, I could change the alignment, so currently it is centered, but I could click it, make it left align, justified, or right align. I could also bullet point it if you wanted to, and you can also do the numbers. If I wanted to add a text box, I could click on this bit here and choose which option I would like from here. So if I wanted to add another heading, I could click or drag on that one, and using these bits here, I can relocate it. These bits here will also let you resize. I shouldn't need to edit those, and then you just start typing, and that'll change for you. If you wanted something a bit more, you could add music or videos from here. So just down here. However, I personally don't use these because I find as a viewer I'd prefer to see a poster rather than a video with the same information. But you can click and drag that on there and it will load. But do also bear in mind that this is going to make the file size a lot larger. But I changed the colour of the background earlier, but I can also change the style of it from here. So say I liked this slightly marbled effect one, I could click on that and it would add it here. But as you can see, it doesn't really work with the colour of the text. But you could always find one that might be effective for you. You can upload images, such as your company logo, and as you can see, I've done this before. So for me, I just click on that one, it will drop it there for me, and I can place it somewhere in the corner. When you go to upload a photo for the first time, you click on this one, and it will take you to your files. So from here, I would be able to insert a picture. There's a folders tab here, so you can see what you've liked or purchased. For me, that's nothing. And in the More tab, there is the option for charts. So if I click on here and add this chart, it will give you values and you can choose exactly what goes into any of these. So if I set that as 200, that is 100, and that is 10, you'll be able to see over here that it shows the scale for you. Every time I change something, it'll do that there for you. It even gives you the option to paste in data from a spreadsheet. So this will make it much easier when transferring information over and putting it into a nicer to view format. There are also app integrations you can do in the More menu, such as linking your Facebook, adding a QR code to link to a page, or including GIFs. If you would like information on these, send me a message. The last step is to download the file. In the top right, you can post directly to Facebook or to whichever file type you are doing, such as YouTube. However, I find it's not always effective to post straight away, so I use the button just next to it where you can download instead. You can choose what file type you like, however it defaults to PNG. This is probably one of the best formats. However, you can also choose JPG, PDF, or you could choose videos and GIFs if needed. Once you've done that, just click download. You'll get this preparing design message, and as you can see in this bottom corner here, it's downloaded for you. One last thing you can do is share with people. By clicking on this button here, you will be able to add anyone's email address into here, then I can give them the permissions. So as you can see, this is my co-workers team, and that means this particular document is not currently shared. If I change it to can edit, that means anyone in that team can edit and look at the document. You can also change to view, and I can also share a link for people to be able to edit users template or view. I hope this has been useful for you, and if you have any more questions, give me a message. And if you have any recommendation on to what video I should do next, drop that in the comments.